Hello and welcome to episode 34 of Youth Squad Prospects 3 with Colchester United. And today we are going to go through the season review. That's right. So let's crack on with this, shall we? This is going to be a long video. So I understand that you don't watch this. I don't judge you guys. It's been a great season. Has to be said. We got promoted with 100 points. 10 clear of Oxford and then 20 clear of Scunthorpe. On the top goal scorer, I've already shown this, I think. Yeah, Nunez just a bit behind that in the clean sheets, and the assists, and Gary just didn't even break a sweat to get the trophy of top assist maker. Our top goal scorer was S1. He finished 5th, actually tied 3rd with Ranger and Polian. And then Maguire didn't break a sweat to get the top goal scorer. But if you can see there, we've got Eric and Gary there at 7th with 15. Very prolific season for the strike force. You can definitely feel that. We've got a strike force, and Preston and North End have got just the one striker. So for me, that's a good season goals wise. I think we scored the most and conceded the least as well, which is fantastic. Yeah, we definitely scored the most, and we conceded 31. Scunthorpe come close with 36. Yeah, we scored the most, we conceded the least. So of course we had the better goal difference by a mile, by the way. The one that came close is Scunthorpe's. That came even more close. That's almost half. That's just over half of our goal difference. Right. I want to check the playoffs, see who's joining us. Team stats, where is it? I think it's over here actually. Let's see, European Championships, don't care about that. Yeah. Then it would be nice to have a look at the other European competitions. Yeah, Athletic Bilbao beat Sporting Lisbon in the final. I was not expecting that. I thought Roma would win it. Arsenal lost to Benfica of all clubs. Arsenal, Wenger out. Just Wenger out. How have they lost to Benfica? I mean, Benfica is a good Portuguese side, don't get me wrong. The strongest at the moment, but goddamn, Arsenal is better than them. They smashed them in real life, 5-2 in pre-season. It's just, nah. Why is so crap? And then Bayern won. They have beaten Real Madrid in away goals in the semi-finals. I honestly thought Real Madrid were going to win it again. Barcelona lost to Ajax in the quarters. Oh my. What is going on over there? What is going on at Ajax? I mean, I know they've got good kids and we're 3 years into this career mode, so they must be becoming good. God damn, Barcelona's still very good. Messi's still like a 90 something, maybe a 91 I think, maybe around that. Let's have a look at the other leagues. So Boca Juniors won in Argentina, Club Brugge won in Belgium, Denmark, Midtjylland won over FC Copenhagen. Then Premier League, Manchester City defeated Chelsea, 4 points off Chelsea. Then Manchester United came 3rd. Arsenal's going to go to the Champions League next season. Relegated are Huddersfield, Burnley and Derby County. I'm even surprised that Huddersfield survived this far. Then, yeah, Liverpool, Spurs and West Ham. Liverpool and Spurs go to the Euro League. I think West Ham go to, I'm not so sure. Let's have a look in the Championship. Bournemouth, Wolves and either Fulham, Leeds, Nottingham or Reading are going through to the Premier League. Bournemouth and Wolves definitely make the cut. I hope it's... actually, I'm not sure. I want to face those teams, all those teams in the playoff spots, but... man, I don't know which one I want the most. Then relegated Bolton, MK Dons, Barnsley and Charlton Athletic are going to go down. God damn, I keep on pressing R2. Yeah, there's our league table, don't need to check that. Mansfield won League 2. This time Shrewsbury got second. AS Monaco stole another title from PSG. Very nice, 2 points above them. Then Olympique Marseille as well, hanging in third, as you'd expect them to. Caen, Lorient and Metz relegated. Bayern won another Bundesliga title, 12 points of Leverkusen. Very big gap at the top. Dortmund finished 5th, behind almost relegated Wolfsburg in real life. That is a shocker of a season for them. Leipzig finished mid-table, surprisingly, even behind Mönchengladbach. Mainz, the surprise of the season, finished 7th. Augsburg and Stuttgart are relegated. Either Freiburg or Ingolstadt will be staying or being promoted to Bundesliga, with the relegation match going on. Inter Milan won the Serie A, just over Juventus, 4 points off them. Very surprising. Napoli going to the Champions League as well. Hellas Verona, Crotone and Pescara all relegated. Alright. Mexico, the season's still going on. Ajax obviously won the Eredivisie, 1 point off their bitter rivals Feyenoord, and PSV finished 3rd. Then what about Portugal? Benfica won 2 points ahead of Porto, my club. Fortunately, they just couldn't scrape in the title. Benfica had a good season. The Sporting, you can definitely see that they betted on the EuroLeague and they failed in the final. 3rd place, they go to the playoffs for the Champions League. Then Russia, Zenit won again. 3 points off CSKA Moscow. Scotland, Celtic won over their bitter rivals Rangers. And in Spain, Barcelona win it. Real Madrid 3rd, that's very surprising. Atletico Madrid got the 2nd place. Barcelona with 101 points. And then you can see the big gap towards the top 3 and the rest of the table. Sevilla finished 4th, tied on points, separated only by goal difference, and Valencia go to the Euro League. Sevilla will go to the playoffs. Leganés, Granada and Nastic. Not sure how that's pronounced in Spanish, but it seems like a Catalan club. They finished last. Congrats to them on being promoted as well. Malmo won the Swedish league. Basel dominating in Switzerland. Fenerbahce took the Turkish Super League title, and in MLS season still going on. LA Galaxy being on top. Right, let's have a look at our squad now. Right, great season. Right, first, Eleftherios Gallinopoulos, not really going to talk about him. He was on loan at Norwich for the whole season. I think I'm going to sell him. I've made my decision. I think Trippier is a better keeper on the first season that they were in here. Segura can do 3rd choice keeper, to be honest. I like him. But if a better keeper comes around, I'm not so sure. Nunez is going to stay as the first keeper. Gallipolis was a solid keeper to have, but very inconsistent one. Let's be honest, I'm not going to renew his contract. I already did that in between episodes. Silvio Segura, I think he's going on loan. That makes sense. Not going to talk about him either. Had one appearance, one clean sheet. He had a 7.3 in the FA Cup. That was his only performance. Looking alright. Right, Trippier. He is the backup keeper, 6'3", had a good season, averaging a clean sheet almost every 2 games. Played 8 games in League 1, 13 in total, 6 clean sheets. In the league he actually gathered most of his clean sheets, over 1 every 2 games, 7.1 average rating, 7.5 in the league, that's worth noting. So he's definitely comfortable at this level. Eugenio Nunez, actually I forgot to go through his stats. 1-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, don't care. Would have rather have 2-star weak foot and 1-star skill moves because he's a keeper, but don't really care. There's his goalkeeping stats, looking alright, looking like a decent keeper, reliable one for the bench. Because this guy is absolutely sensational. Eugenio Nunez, what a guy. He doesn't get that many clean sheets because his defence isn't really reliable yet. It's an alright one and it's developing quite nicely. But it just cracks under the pressure sometimes. Even though they were the best defensive team in this league. They just crack at the end of the games and they concede 1 or 2 goals. But we managed, our attack is so good that it's enough. It doesn't even matter if they score 1 or 2. Our attack has already scored 3 down the other end by the time we concede a goal. So yeah, 38 games in League 1, 16 clean sheets, 7.3 average rating in total and in the league. Just had one off day at the Carabao Cup. Looking like a great player. See, he's got the weak foot there. He got great reactions compared to Trippier, that's why he starts, and because he was the first one that we found, already got 98 kicking, and I didn't even touch him in training. How? How does he go up by 14 in one stat? How? Right, Julio Palacios next. I think this guy is potential to be special, there you go. Forgot to show the status for Trippier. Showing great potential. Not going anywhere. And Nunez has potential to be special. Yeah. Nice. Palacios, reliable right back, had some games rotating with Duggan. Both had a good season. Especially Duggan with those 2 crackers. 2 absolute thunderbolts that went into the back of the net. Had to assist, 16 clean sheets. Palacios had 6. Can definitely feel that the best right back is indeed Duggan on the ball when I'm playing with it. You don't really get to see that. But Palacios has definitely got the potential to overtake him in that spot. Both right backs are looking solid. Palacios 2-star, 3-star. Very good player physically. Technical's alright, will do the job. Lorcan Duggan, I mean, that weak foot is just lovely, isn't it? Great, pacey bastard. Ball control and crossing at 81 both, didn't touch them. Just incredible, all the right stats for a wing back, which is nice. Right, moving on to centre backs. Duggan's status is still not showing because he recently arrived from Barcelona. David Harrison, don't think he has his status actually. Oh, he does. He does have showing great potential, which is nice because I want to keep him around. Solid this season, 2 goals, 1 assist. 17 clean sheets, 7.8 average in total. Very good centre back. The best of the bunch, I dare to say. The best right now, definitely. But I'm pretty sure it won't be in a couple of years. In a couple of years. 2-star, 2-star, I mean, don't really care about those as a centre-back. Alright technicals, really good physicals. Really good physicals. Had a solid season. Anwar Sassi didn't really got to play a lot, but when he did the job. Wasn't spectacular, but did the job. Didn't got any clean sheets though. That's surprising. He normally played on the right hand side. Went up by 10. I trained him a bit at the start of the season on his defensive stats, and that was it. Trained him for like two months, I believe, and then I just stopped because he reached 60 overall. The rest was natural growth. Right, next, Valverde. This guy. It's going to be a sad day when you sell him, but I think it's going to be in the pre-season live stream. This guy is a good player, but this year he just simply did not play as much games as in other seasons. And I think it's time that Aquine gets some games as well. And because Valverde is no longer a first team centre back, I think it's the time to sell him. Because he hasn't got many games, especially in League One. Compared to last season, he did like 40 games. And I rotate this side a lot, as you probably noticed by the videos. If I've got a guy with a tiny bit less, then just take him out. That's why I'd rather have a large squad and all be the same, really. All be around the same quality. 7.4 average in 20 games, scored a goal in League One, had 6 clean sheets. Alright player. Did the job, more than did the job. He was a rock at the back, but we've got even better rocks at the back now. That's the problem for him. Great defender. I'm gonna miss him. Right, the Pont, I think he's showing a great potential. There he is. 6'1" centre back, the best from our academy so far. But Aquine will certainly overtake him, but it has potential to be special. I mean, that is just disgraceful behaviour. Matheus Depont had 32 appearances, 17 clean sheets. That's a solid number. Over a clean sheet, just a bit over a clean sheet every 2 games. 7.6 average rate in both league and total. 15 clean sheets in 29 games in the league. Very reliable option there. Good partnership with him and Harrison going at the back. 2-star, 2-star. Alright, play a really good physicals for a centre back. I mean, his sprint speed is just great, isn't it? He's got jumping and strength. 6'1". Got marking. The stand and slide tackle are decent, because I trained them in the first season. Didn't touch those this year. His heading accuracy could be better, but I mean, he's a good defender. It doesn't feel like he has 56 heading accuracy in the field, so I don't care. Anwar Aquine, the only problem with him is that he's short, but he's a really good centre back to play with. 4 clean sheets in 11 games. 7.4 average rating. Didn't play a lot this season because of competition, but a solid option every time he played, and I think he joined mid-season as well, so that was a bit of a problem. That's why I didn't got as many games. 2-star, 2-star, very good physically wise, especially the jumping stat makes up for his 5'11" stature. Ball control really good, can play from the back, good tackling, just marking really bad. But if he can catch up and has good ball control, good strength, Good aggression. I don't really care about the marking. And it doesn't feel like he has 45 marking, to be honest with you. Thomas Cardenas has potential to be special, doesn't feel like it. Honestly, doesn't feel like he has potential to be special. Only 11 clean sheets, 1 assist in 35 games, 31 of which in League One, where he got 10 of those 11 clean sheets. 1 was in pre-season, so I don't really care about that. 7.4 average rating, very erratic left back. Had some great games and then some really poor decisions sometimes. 2-star, 3-star. Alright physically, could be better, but technically he's really good. Especially going forward, I can feel that. But his slide tackle and his stand tackle don't feel like they are green. They feel like they're in the yellow, to be honest. And his reactions especially, that shows. He makes bad calls. That's a shame. Right, Robin Arvidsson. Oh, he's got blonde hair. He's the new kid that just come from the youth academy. Exciting prospect. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him, but I'd really like to. Because this guy is something else. Has the promise to be something else. Has the right work rates. Has the height. Love it. O'Carroll, 65 overall, the best left back of the bunch. He played right back as well in the first season because we literally had no right backs. Great player, very consistent, 6'1". He only played 28 games, 18 in League One, 7 clean sheets, 7.5 average rating, almost a clean sheet every 2 games. Solid effort by him. He was great going forward as well. He contributed, he got a goal. Very good player. I think it was his first goal for the club, if I remember that correctly. Very good going forward. The pace, the stamina especially is really good. The aggression's there. Good tackling stats, good heading accuracy. And good on the ball as well. Right, central defensive midfielders, god damn. The list has gone down a bit. We only have Green, Vergara, Mortensen and Bohan, and to be honest, I think it's time for one of these to go. And now of the 4, I think it's going to have to be Owen Green. Because, oh actually Vergara hasn't got status, so damn, that's a tough choice right there. And Green didn't play a lot, 6 games, scored a goal. Had 3 clean sheets, so clean sheet every 2 games. 6.9 rating though on total, only 6.3 in League One. Just played the 1 game. That's why he didn't play anymore. Only got 1 of those clean sheets in the league. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's definitely up for sale. I'm not going to block him. Vergara the same, even though he was solid. He doesn't have a status and he's already 20 years old. Only 63 overall. 11 games in League One of the 17. 2 clean sheets, none of them in League One, unfortunately. 7.8, 6.8 average in the league. There you go, you can definitely see there. Actually 7.0, no, 7 average rating. 6.0 in the league. Alright, pace wise, but strength and stamina right there, spot on. That's what you want from a midfielder. Just chase the ball like a pit bull. And he's got the marking and the slide tackle. But that's about it. He's got good passing and heading accuracy. The rest is just crap, isn't it? Can't do anything else. Which is a shame because he's a good player defensively. Don't know why I just backed out just then. He's a good player defensively. I really like him. But eventually he's going to have to go. And he didn't got many games in this season. And looking at them average ratings, you can definitely feel that he's had better seasons. Especially last season. So he's also up for sale. If the right bid comes in, of course. Marius Mortensen showing great potential. The game breaker, 6'2". What a unit. 10 games, half of them in League 1, 2 clean sheets. Average 7.2, 7.6 in the league, so you can definitely feel that Mortensen is a better player than Green and Vergara. He's definitely over them two. But behind Bohan, who's just been a rock at that. And Nanka has that midfield on lockdown, really. Mortensen's more like the going forward, much better going forward rather than defending. Even though he has 4 clean sheets, it isn't really his to claim, but he'll take it like anyone would. 10 games, didn't score a goal this season surprisingly. 3-star, 2-star. Alright pace wise, alright technical wise. Still very low rated, already 19. So he's one of the older players in the squad as well. So he needs to get growing. Even though he went up by 6 this year, he's growing a lot. But it might not be enough. Look, Bohan, even though he's the shorter of them all, I think. Yeah, he's the shorter of them all. Being the best holding midfielder. And probably the reason for that is his speed and his physical attributes. His physicality can definitely be felt on the pitch, and his aggression, I thought he was higher than 78. Very good tackler of the ball. Very good on the ball as well. I thought his long pass and short pass were way better than that. To be honest, it feels like that in game. Only has the 1-star skill, and that's the only downfall, apart from his height, but 5'11" will do. Has got the 4-star weak foot though. Right, next up, Fabio Perez, scout feature star. Decided to loan him out because we've got so many wingers. And I do mean so many wingers. And they're not done them well. There's 2. And then there's 3 here as well. I mean, there's just so many wingers. So many of them. It's just impossible to give them all the game time they want. And some of them do cam, do the other wing. Some of them do striker. Some of them do centre mid. And even central defensive midfield at times, like Aldasadi. I mean, yeah, it's just impossible to play them all. It's just impossible. Fabio Perez, 5'9", very good scout feature star. Even though he's got the wrong work rates, doesn't feel like that in game. Probably because I added to it. But hey, nothing to complain about him. Not gonna talk about him a lot this season because he spent the whole year out on loan at Crewe Alexandra. Only had 2 games for us. Didn't score a goal. 4-star, 3-star. Very good pace wise. Not very good on the physical side of things. But he's very good on the ball. Very good finishing as well. I didn't know that. I didn't know he had that much finishing. Very good winger. Good crossing as well. Not very usual on wingers. Gone up by 6. Couldn't be happier with his development. I think he's an exciting prospect. Right, Rodolfo Castaneda. Hey, that's me. No, it's not really me, but hey, 64 gone up by 4. He's a decent player. He also spent the season out on loan. He's even shorter at 5'7". Had 18 games, 16 in League 1, all for Blackpool. 6.2 average rating. And that is probably his sentence and his ticket out of the club. He couldn't cut it in League 1. Didn't score a single goal or an assist. And that, for a winger, that is unacceptable. for someone who's first team playing 16 games. Yeah, that's not good enough. He's got the 5-star skill moves, probably something that I'd use in game and not really valuable in sim games. He also got the 4-star weak foot and the pace. Got the pace, but the physicality is just not reaching 0 really. So it's a generous 1 out of 10. Good on the ball, but not really good enough on the ball to compete with the other wingers that we have. And he's one of the older wingers as well. Taking the super sub, of course. I think he's the oldest winger. No. Got Magellan and White ahead of him as well. But he's one of the older ones. I mean, all of them are 18 or 17. Castaneda's is 19. And he's below rating-wise on them. So I think he's up for sale. Just because of those stats. I mean, not having a goal or an assist in this level, having 16 games is not good enough. Lino Maldonado, great winger, definitely not up for sale. No, that was not the block offers, right. Very good player to play with, 6'2", great beef for a winger, which is not very usual. Don't get many wingers who are strong, even though his strength is at 39 somehow. Does not feel like that at all in the game. Had 7.4 average, 7.3 in the league. 2 goals, 1 assist in 17 games. That's more like it. He had 3 assists, only 1 in the league. Had 5 clean sheets. He's an alright player, but I mean, he's not being the guy. So, but he's a reliable option off the bench, and he's got nice potential. Still very young as well, at only 18. I think he's about to turn 19. He must be for someone who's only showing great potential. Got the pace to burn. Got some stamina. Very good ball control and dribbling wise. Very good passing wise. Got some curve. Crossing is a bit shit, but doesn't feel like that, so I'm alright with it. There you go, got some better work rates, at least. As well as Castaneda over Perez. Next, the Kiral Desardi. 72 overall, at only 17. This guy has potential to be special. What a player. 38 games, only the 1 goal and 5 assists. Half of these appearances were off the bench, so I'll excuse him for that. He only broke into the first team in like January or February, somewhere around that. 7.2 average in both league and total of the season. Played 35 games, he had 5 assists, not really that much of a goal scorer. Even played in central defensive midfielder, so that's why he didn't score that many goals. But he felt like he was always getting involved, always in the right place. 4-star, 3-star. Good pace. Very good on the ball especially. That's why he's 72 rated. Because that pace is average. Even though it's solid, it's still average. Brandon Kelly. Just promoted him. Can't see the status. 57 overall, 2-star, 3-star, good pace, alright on the ball as well, could be better. I'm going to send him out on loan because he doesn't have a space in the side. Said Sassy, potential to be special player here, 5'5", midgets, and he is a low on work rate, which is not good at all. Right footed, at least he's got something in his locker. The 5-star skill moves really help him out. Got alright pace, but he's really good on the ball. That's where he excels. Got 2 goals in 8 games, 7 of those in League 1. All the goals scored there. 7.2 average, 7.3 in the league, so that's even better. Had a shocker of a game in the FA Cup. That's bringing his average rating down. Just the 5-star skill moves really impressed me. Even though I'm not that much of a skiller, I know where to do skill moves, and having the 5-star skill moves really helps on that, because I know I can do every skill move in the book. So if I want to go right, I just do a random skill to go right. Simple as. I know how to go right, so there you go. Yeah, that's all about Said Sassy. Owen Callahan didn't play a lot this season, to be honest. Not going to block him anymore. He's the only central midfielder we got at the club until Patoknik came at the end of the season. And we've been training him a bit. He played 3 games, none of them in the league. 6.7 average rating. Didn't have a goal or an assist. He's more of a supporting player. More of a box-to-box midfielder. Can do both. But he's more of an attacker, to be honest. Because he's really good on the ball. Not very good defensively. Even though he doesn't feel like it. Gone up by 4. Not sure about his future. Still hanging in the balance. Patoknik just came through, so I'm not going to talk about him a lot. He had a debut coming off the bench. 6.5. Did alright that game. Let's move on. Super Sub Alexandrov, there he is. I think he can stay with us for just one more season. 5'9", medium work rates. Can play centre mid as well. I always forget that, because I always play him on the left. He doesn't show any status, which is unfortunate. But it was a great little play. Coming off the bench most of those times. Still netted 3 goals and grabbed 4 assists in the league. Had 1 goal and assist in the FA Cup and in the pre-season. He had 7.2 average rating in both total and in the league. Just picked up 2 clean sheets though. Yeah, he normally came on where we already conceded the goal, so when we needed to come back to the game. He's a very reliable option. He can always put on a show for the fans. 2-star, 3-star felt really better than that, to be honest. Good pace wise, good physical wise as well. Not very usual for a winger. And very good on the ball as well. Good crossing there and good passing. All you can ask from it for a winger. Finishing's not there. Even though it doesn't feel like a 50, felt like a 60 finishing player, to be honest. Right, Pierce White next, showing great potential, I believe, the free kick specialist. Standing at only 5'5" as well as Sassy. That's a really bad thing about him. He's got the right work rate. He's a bit old, potential not the best, but he was the highest rated player at the start of the season. Aldasadi and Nunez have overtaken him. He's only gone up by 2, only thanks to that ACL that he suffered at the start of the season. Put him out of action for most of the season. He only played 12 games, some of those coming off the bench, and he's still bagged 3 goals and 2 assists. 2 clean sheets in the league, 7.6 average rating, 7.5 in the 7.5 in total, 7.6 in the league. My bad there. Good pace wise, but especially just the best player we've got on the ball. He can do everything. He can even do free kicks. I mean, this team is dreadful in free kicks. Most of the players can't even shoot. And I've been training Pierce White on the free kicks. That's a drill that I always do. Training him on the free kicks. Him and Eric and Gadiwi, because he's the other side. This guy's the right side, and Eric and Gadiwi has the left side. 2-star, 3-star, just really good on the ball. Really, everything he can do. Really, everything with a ball on his feet. Right, next, Brandon Rose. I mean, what a player. The only thing bad about him is that he has the low work rates, but we sorted that out with the instructions, so he doesn't have that. Still trying to boost his potential, for God's sake. It's been like almost 2 years and nobody came in for him. It's just unbelievable. 5'9", right-footed, can play on either side of the wing. Had a great season. 11 goals for a winger is really good. Not great in the assists, but it's alright. 6 assists. 9 clean sheets, 36 appearances, 32 in League One, where he scored 10 of the 11 goals. The other one scored in the FA Cup. 7.7 average rating in League One, so that's a really good thing. And 7.7 in total as well. 5-star skill moves. Yeah, very good pace, very good on the ball. Just got the right stats really. And he feels like he's a high 70 player, even though he's a 66. Just not really that good physically wise, which is a shame. Because sometimes plays on the centre of the pitch just to explore those 5-star skill moves and his pace really. Very good crosser of the ball. Very good curve as well, good finishing, to explore that finishing as well. Not very good long shots wise, even though it doesn't feel like it. He scored a couple of long shots this season. Great player, definitely going to keep him around. Joachim Magellan, 70 overall, gone up by 4, what a player. Even though he's 5'9", he feels like he's 6 foot, almost 6 foot. Feels like he's 5'11". 33 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. Only had 3 in the league. 7.2 average in both League One and in total. He only played 28 games and most of those games were off the bench. Some of those were starts, some of those were off the bench appearances. So, I mean, it's an alright season for him. It's not a standout season like Rose, but it's an alright season for him. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Good pace about him. Very good on the ball as well. And he's got that power header trait that doesn't help him out a single bit. Dribbling being his best stat, 85. Then moving on to Morgan Griffiths. 72 overall, just like Aldasadi, just a year older. He honestly feels as good as him. Exciting prospect, 5'7". Doesn't feel like he's 5'7", he feels like he's taller than that. Medium-low work rates. 37 appearances, 7 goals, 2 assists, all in League One. 33 of 37 appearances. He had 3 clean sheets, 1 in the league. 7.4 average rating in League One, that's better than his total at 7.3. So that's good. 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Got good pace, but especially he's very good on the ball. That's why I play him at cam. He does the job in that number 10 role. With the ball control, the curve, the passing, the dribbling. Just his crossing is sacrificed a bit, but to be honest, got Brandon Rose and Pierce White, so they can cross the ball. So Griffiths goes inside, and sometimes I even put White on the cam spot as well. Or even Magellan to explore his power-headed trait. Right, next, Archie Kelly, just promoted him, not going to talk about him a lot. 5'11", looks like a decent player. Has very good potential. He's only got 1-star weak foot though. You know what, that's a shame. That's a shame. I'm actually going to release you. Yeah, he's gone. Joel Martin only has the 1-star skill moves, but it doesn't matter. It's better to have 5-star weak foot, 1-star skill moves with me than the 1-star weak foot and the 5-star skill moves. because I don't skill a lot. My main skill move is the ball roll, which is the 1-star skill move one. That's literally the only skill that you can do with 1 star, so that's alright. Can still do it with Martin. 5'9", I think he's an exciting prospect. No, he has potential to be special, my bad. What a player he was. Just gone up by 7 this season. High, medium, I exploit that because he plays in central defence midfielder as well. Picked up 6 clean sheets, 5 goals, 7 assists. 31 of the 35 appearances were in League One. Has 7.5 average rating over there and in total. Some of those 31 appearances were off the bench. Some of those were starts. Not sure how many. And not really good physically wise. Good pace and good agility especially. But very good player on the ball. Long shot machine. What a long shot machine this guy is. If he gets 5 yards of space, you're screwed. That is literally it. You're screwed. It was at that moment that you knew that you fucked up. When you give Joel Martin 5 yards of space. Valerio Aguirre didn't play I think. Yeah. Not gonna talk about him a lot either. Mainly because he's got that 1-star weak foot. And you know what? If I'm gonna wait until the end of the scout reports, but I think I'm gonna sell him. I think I'm gonna release him. I mean, he's all right. He's just all right. And with 1-star weak, we don't need you. So yeah. Right, next, the Architect Andrade. He was the only player that didn't grow this season. We knew that. He was not going to grow a lot more. 2-star. Got great agility on him, especially because of training in the first season. And he's got good finishing, good ball control, good short pass curve. Right there. The pace is there, the vision is there. Had 11 games, 8 in League One, back twice and picked up 3 assists. Had a better match rating, better average rating in the league at 8.0 than in total, which he had 7.7. Very odd. Normally it's not like that. That just shows that he's a good player and he held his own. He held his own in League One. But I'm not sure how much can he do else. What else can he do? I'm sure it's not a lot. At least from what he's shown me. But he was a decent player to have. Eliseo Nunez, Eugenio's brother. 67 overall, gone up by 3. Exciting prospect. 5'10". It's an alright height for him. He's played strike, he's played wing, he's played on his natural number 10 role in central attacking midfielder. 2-star, 3-star. Good on the ball, good physically wise. Good pace wise, not physically wise. Very good agility especially. That's why he feels a lot quicker than he actually is. Very good twisting and turning, isn't he? Good curve on him. That helps a lot. Takes some corners, I think. As well, takes the corners. Eamon Boyce, 64 overall, gone up by 4. Trying to boost his potential as well. Just no one wants him. Same with Rose. Just nobody wants him on low. Why? Why do you do this? High attacking work rate, medium defensive. That's alright. Right-footed, 5'9". He feels like 5'9", let's be honest. 11 games, 6 in League One, 2 goals, 1 assist out of the 4 goals. Scored in the Carabao Cup and in the Checker Trade Trophy as well. He had an 8.1 match rating an 8.1 average rating in League One. That's higher than his total of 8.0. Really good player in this division, but if he doesn't get potential boosted, we might kiss goodbye to this player. Great on the ball stats. Good ball control, good dribbling, good short pass. Good pace on him as well, even though he has no strength whatsoever or stamina. That's why he sometimes comes off the bench, because he's got no stamina whatsoever. At half time he's knackered, so yeah, that's a shame. That's a con on him. Ladislav Rybar has potential to be special, doesn't feel like that, I've got to be honest. 5'8", that's probably why. That's one of the reasons why he doesn't feel like he's a great player. Medium work rates. 7.6 average rating in the league. 4 assists, doesn't score any goals. That's probably why as well. He doesn't score many goals. He's more of a false 9. 7.5 average rating in total. He has good pace. I mean, he's really good on the ball. Not very good finishing wise. Unfortunately, good on the passing. 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. That's alright, but not he's not really been doing something to write home about. He's just been doing his job. Caliber kill. He's got the skills to pay the bills with those 5-star skill moves. Good pace, very good pace, and good crossing and curve. That's basically what he has. He has alright ball control, finishing and long shots. Didn't play a lot this season, 5 games, didn't score or assists, or even had clean sheets. Low work rates, that's a con on him. I want to loan him out because he doesn't get many games. Will Davis is off, so we won't talk about him. Even Acuna, same, because he just came from the youth academy. 5'9". Seems like a decent player. 2-star, 3-star, good pace on him and good on the ball stats. Why does he have great crossing and shit finishing? He's got great curve as well, which helps. Got good long shots. I don't get it. Why do strikers still have better crossing than finishing, and why do wingers have better finishing than crossing normally? Especially the midfielder guys. Yeah. This is not a good example, is it? Yeah. But the strikers do, at least. You can see it here. Where's Acuna? Yeah. Better crossing than finishing. Around the same, because I trained this guy. Benedict and Peba, what a beast. Let's move on to him, shall we? He has potential to be special somehow. This kid is blessed. 6'2", medium-low work rates, 65 overall, gone up by 6. 6 goals and 16 appearances, 11 of those in League One. He bagged 4 goals and an assist. 7.6 average rating in the league and 7.5 in total. Some of those appearances were off the bench as well. So, good season on Mpebe, even though he didn't play a lot. Some of the strikers that scored some important goals not here, like Singh and the king of volleys, Sabande. They scored some important goals at the start of the season, but then Mpebe got his chance in the back end of the season and he took it, to be honest. And yeah, what a beast, just strength. Look at that beefy player, this guy. Aggression, strength up there, that's his best. Physical and mental stats. Got the jumping, got some pace, which helps. Good ball control, very good long shots. I didn't know that. He went up by 18 this season, even though I didn't really train him. 69 on the finishing. Really good player overall, very good striker. I got to improve finishing wise, but he's getting there. That's what I mean. Maximilian S1 doesn't have a status somehow. I thought this guy had shown great potential, he doesn't. That's why he's long listed. Another guy that nobody wants him because it's for potential boost. 5'7", not very good, but partnered with either Mpeba and Ngadiwe or Ngadiwe. He's a good false 9 to have, but he can finish, he can go himself, which is important. 19 goals, 17 of which in League One, 36 of the 39 appearances there as well. All 8 assists on League One and 16 clean sheets of the 17. 7.9 average rating in both League One and in total, which is very nice. Been very good this season. His best performances were in the FA Cup and in the pre-season tournament. 3-star, that's good. Good pace about him. He's got some strength, which to be honest, I don't really feel that. Thought he was in the orange, maybe just above the red. Very good on the ball. Very good on the ball. Very good dribbling. Very good shot power and long shots. Very good curve, which helps with the finesse. And he's growing alright. He's getting places, even though he doesn't have a status. We can train him if he gets to that age. I mean, I'm already happy with his physicals. You know, I'd like his jumping to grow a bit and his strength to go a bit more. That would help too. But in about a year or two, we're going to be training this guy hard if we don't get any potential offers for him in meanwhile. So yeah. Jamie Clark is joining Galway United when the transfer window opens. Didn't really do anything. Just there to make up some profit. 2-star, that's probably why. 6-1. Let's move on to the Eto region. Eric Ngadiwe, 75 overall at 21 years old. What a purchase this was. We've already doubled his value, I think. Where is it? 9 million. He was around 4-5 when we first saw him. Went up by 150%. That's an alright growth on him. Yeah, there he is. 2.75 million plus Terziev. And that is pounds, that's not euros, the currency. High attacking work rate, low defensive, that's alright. That's what you want for a striker. 6 foot, left footed. There he takes the left hand side of free kicks, especially the short ones. 38 appearances, 15 goals, and most importantly 19 assists. 15 clean sheets, so that's something with Eric Ngadiwe. When he's on the pitch, he's normally going to get you a clean sheet every 2 games, which is nice to hear. 2/3 games, to be honest, but he's good defensively wise, but he's also very good going forwards. Very good going forward indeed. Picked up 4 assists in the FA Cup, my word. What a player. 8.2 in League One average rating and 8.3 in total. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. That's a really good stars there. Really good weak foot and skill moves. Very good on the ball, but especially what a beef he is. Even though it doesn't say there in the strength, very pacey. Very good on the ball. He's got his. It just looks like he's got the ball glued to his foot. Long shots are there, curve is there. Been training him on that, on the long shots and in the free kick accuracy. So he has better free kick stat. Looking like a beast. The sky's the limit for this kid. I think he's showing great potential, if I'm not mistaken. Lucio Cordova just came through. Didn't play, so I'm not going to talk about him a lot. 4-star, that's really decent. Good pace on him and good technical attributes as well. Shame he doesn't got physical, the strength and the stamina yet. Medium low, that's alright. Exciting prospect. 5'9", that's a shame. Should have been taller. We'll see how that feels in game. Callum Wilson, 5'7", didn't play a lot this season either. Only had the one game and he was a shocker. So, yeah, he picked up a yellow card as well. 4-star, 3-star, that's probably him going out as well. Even though he's only 16. I might loan him out, see how he does out on loan. Good pace on him, good weak foot and skill moves. Alright on the ball, not fantastic. But he's got the potential. He's a good little player. Even though he didn't show it this season. And finally, to end off this massive squad report, we're at 1 hour, just reached the hour mark. Taylor Mason is out on loan at Lincoln City. He didn't play for us this season, so we're not going to talk about him a lot. 4-star, 5-star, really impressed me that, and the pace as well. The stamina's there, finishing, crossing, ball control is there, which is nice. Got some heading accuracy and long shots as well, even though they're not the greatest yet. But this is a good player, even though he's getting on a bit, at only 60 overall. He did grow a lot this season, as he did last season. Might start training him. We'll see about his potential when he comes back. But he's definitely over 75, which is good. Right, that is it for this. To end off, I'm going to have a Youth Academy report. Ethan Ward, overall of 58, left winger, attacker, potential 75 to 94, standing at 5'10". Left footed, very good pace on him, only 15. Ilya Zwabri, overall of 52, potential 73 to 93. He's already 16. Only has pace, literally just got pace. James Feeney, the 6'7" Northern Irish keeper, 51 overall, 75 to 93. I want that low end to go up to 80 and that max potential to stay. Then he's definitely going to be over Segura because he's way taller than him. And he'll have good potential. Right, Syed Selmy. What a player we've got in here. Even though he's not really a striker because of his height, S-Wine proved to me that a 5'7" striker can cut it. So, Syed Selmy might just play striker as well. Especially when you got beef like Eric and Gary partnering you. And with his potential and his overall already, only 15, so we can't even promote him. I mean, the sky's the limit for this kid as well. He's already got some technical attributes as well, which is nice to see. The finishing's not there at all, and the crossing is ridiculously high. Where's the winger? Right. There. Winger with better finishing than crossing, striker with better crossing than finishing. I'm so done. And there is his brother, Tarek Selny, 55 overall, potential 74 to 92. 6 foot, really like that. He's the tallest of the bunch, apart from James Feeney, of course. He's the tallest outfield player. Literally just got physical stats and aggression. He's got shot power of 58, but that's it. Rest is just auto crap, needs to develop. But he's only 15, he's got the whole time. He's got a whole life in front of him, so let's wait and see. Objectives. We finished way over mid-table. Finished the season with a profit margin of 8.8, so they wanted me to sell every single one in this squad. Instead, I responded with signing Eric and Gary. So, yeah, this objective kind of went to shit when we did that. This one is for next season, so that's alright. Same with this one. So, yeah. I've already taken note of the regions as well. So I can just see it when the next season pops up, which will be the pre-season live stream. So I hope you have enjoyed this season review. It's been a long episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm going to see you all over there in next season. And until then, have a good one, guys. Goodbye.